By this time, Saudi tax authorities are emphasized enough in differentiating what is a tax invoice and what is a simplified tax invoice. They have done massive events, massive marketing about the product, about the requirement of compliance, and what is the differentiation. We are just highlighting some of those here so that there is clarity in what we are going to see in the demo also. Tax invoice is a standard tax invoice, which is actually B2B, business to business. And phase 2 requirement includes that this will be a clearance model. When it is said that it's a clearance model, it means that every invoice created by the business will first be cleared by tax authority and then issued to the customer. When this happens, the clearance comes from the integration. There is an embedded XML in the invoice. If you have a paper-based invoice and it is not linked to an XML, then it might not be compliant. If the tax authority comes to you for audit and you have invoice shown in a paper, they will for sure ask you, where is the attached embedded XML for this? Show us in a digital format. This embedded XML is what the tax authority delivers to you after it is cleared or rejected. Okay. Each document has a unique identifier. This is not the invoice number what you have. You can have 10 systems generating same invoice number, but each should have a unique identifier. Tax authority mandates that. Cryptographic stamp is, like any simple parlance, it is the digital certificate. Okay. So if you have a digital signature, you have a digital certificate attached to it, something similar to that. So each invoice will be cleared with a cryptographic stamp. Okay. Previous invoice hash is very much important in this. This is how the tax authority validates or audits the sanctity of the software which you're using. What it means is, for example, you are creating one invoice now. It starts with 1. In the background, it will be encoded with some digital encoding, which will indicate that this is invoice number 1. Then you create invoice number 2. It will be digitally encoded in the background that this is invoice number 2. Then you create a credit note with credit note number 1. And this will be internally encoded as document number 3. This sequence keeps on going as and when you keep generating invoices for credit notes. Your software is not compliant and your software is likely to miss these background generated numbers. Then you automatically become non-compliant. This all is taken care by our software so that you remain completely compliant and unworried about these things. Phase 1 invoices had only 5 components in their QR code, but phase 2 invoices will have 9 components in their QR code. These 9 components are consisting of 5, which is from the phase 1 itself, but 4 components are coming from the tax authority. Once there is successful integration, for sure, the delivery mechanism of these 4 components will be visible on your invoices.